afternoon and welcome to the fourth grade production of Gold Duster Bust. Our play chronicles the journey of thousands to California, beginning with the discovery of gold by James Marshall on land owned by John Sutter. People arrived in California in different ways. From the Argonauts who traveled by ship to San Francisco, to the overlanders who made the journey across the continent by wagon. Life was hard and only few really struck it rich. Many of those succeeded made their money in other ways, like merchants of San Francisco, whose businesses still exist today. Our trip is narrated by Mr. Wilson, a hotel owner during the gold rush, Becky, his quirky friend, and Sam, who we all know as Mark Twain. So please sit back and enjoy the journey.
Hello, folks. My name is Mr. Wilson. My wife was one of the first women to come to California during the gold rush. This is her friend Becky, and we will be your guides today.
You're in luck. It's January 24th, 1848, and we're near Sacramento at a new sawmill owned by John Sutter. Mr. Wilson, do you know what happened on this fateful day?
I sure do.
It's the day I discovered gold and started the gold rush. I was fishing for trout and accidentally hooked a gold nugget the size of a Land Rover. The rest is history.
Becky, let's not start that again. Becky tends to lie a little bit.
I remember it like it was yesterday. That nugget was putting up a heck of a fight. I was using a 10-pound line and a peanut butter sandwich for bait when
Becky, we are here to watch a man named James Marshall discover gold on land owned by John Sutter. Here they are. Of course, the secret was soon out. In December of 1848, President James Polk announced to the whole nation that huge amounts of gold had been found in Northern California.
President Polk was a great man. He invented television, and so a grateful nation named their favorite card game poker in his honor.
Becky, stop it. None of that is true. However, the entire nation did catch gold fever. From New England and New Orleans, people dreamed of getting rich in California.
You know, I had a fever once. 132 degrees. I was so hot, my socks caught on fire.
Please, Becky.
Neighbors came over to toast marshmallows on my nose.
Hey, your stories remind me. Have you seen Sam around lately?
Sam? No, not since the Calaveras County incident with the leaping toads.
They were jumping frogs. We'll have to track him down. He knows a lot about the West. Meanwhile, it's spring of 1849, and folks are flocking west. 40,000 are coming by land, and it's no easy trip. My wife and I came to California by wagon. We started our first hotel and restaurant near Sacramento, 49. We got $10 for our first plate of biscuits.
I came by blip.
You did not.
Sure did. A giant blimp blown all the way from Kansas City to San Francisco in 2 days.
2 days.
There were very strong winds.
Sam, you made it!
The reports of my death are greatly exaggerated.
You're just in time. We are about to hear from the folks who call themselves Argonauts, sailing for the Golden Fleece.
I prefer steamboats to the Mississippi myself, but I wish them luck. Now that's what I call roughing it.
And life wasn't much easier when they finally got out to the mining camps.
You bet. I remember, gold panning was the toughest. I didn't get here until the 1860s. I remember the summer weather, boiling hot from the sun, and the rivers fed by the mountains.
And don't forget the giant squid.
But the miners didn't let anything stop them.
Not even the giant squid.
No, I saw many miners crash rising from affluence to property, always hoping to strike it rich.
Step on up, folks, and try your luck. Guess the year of the fire in San Francisco and win a vacation trip of your dreams. Hello, folks. Come on over and test your skills on Know Your Fires. Only $3 gives you a shot at the big prize.
The gold rush brings out all kinds of people who would like to take your money. What kind of a fool would fall for this?
Hey, this looks great. Just the place to put my
You know my motto? For all our eggs in one basket, and watch that basket.
Just $3, my good lady, and you're on your way to a fantastic vacation package worth over $2.
Wow.
Okay, here's your question. Now, no hope for the crowd. In which of the following years did San Francisco suffer a major fire? 1850, 1851, 1852, or 1853?
This is a tough one. It seems to me that San Francisco was always burning down.
That's absolutely correct. Okay, Johnny, tell the lucky lady what she's won.
Better go home and pack, Becky, because we're sending you on a 6-day, 5-night whirlwind tour of the Muddy Camps. You enjoy first-class accommodations in a wet tent at Fiddletown, Red Dog, and Poker Flat. You dine in the best salon at Squawtown, talk to burned-out miners at Mad Ox Ravine, visit some of the tallest trees in Hangtown, and you'll end your dream vacation at Poverty Hill. All courtesy of Know Your Fires. Generously supported by a grant from Laird's Lumber Supply. I can't believe that money can play my watch!
You know, there's a lot of women here in the Gold Rush. My wife made a good living by offering food and lodging to the miners. Men would pay good money for a home-cooked meal or some sewing and washing.
You sure made more money with your hotel than I did with my journalism. Why, Mr. Wilson, that Wilson's Hotel years became the center of a brand new town.
A lot of famous people did get their start at that time.
Sure. I remember Gordon Nike sold boots and plaid heels, called Mayor Gordon's.
Please, Becky.
Then there was old Farmer McDonald. One day, he accidentally kicked a potato into a pan of bacon grease and invented french fries. He made a fortune. He even had the bottom of his feet gold-plated to celebrate his discovery.
I don't remember that.
You mean you've never heard of the Golden Arches at McDonald's?
Thank goodness some real merchants are here to tell us the truth. A lot of people did do well, but a lot lost everything they had. A flood once ruined $10,000 of vestia I'd invested in. Everything I had.
And don't forget the Californios and Native Americans, the folks who were here long before the Gold Rush. They were treated very harshly by the miners.
That is no lie, Sam.
Reminds me of another motto of mine: you should always do right. This will gratify some people and astonish the rest.
Even most of the miners who stuck it out had to give up digging in the winters and move to Sacramento or San Francisco.
You bet. The coldest winter I've ever spent was the summer in San Francisco. Let's listen to these miners.
Funny thing about the gold rush, it just sort of petered out. A lot of the miners moved to Sacramento or San Francisco working in the same professions they practiced before they moved to California.
Most of the mining was taken over by new companies using new methods of mining, like hydraulic mining. Silver was soon found in Nevada. That's what brought me out west.
You know, Sam, Sam, you're a very clever guy. I've been thinking, maybe you should change your name.
Yeah? What's wrong with Samuel Clemens?
If you're gonna be a writer, you need something catchy. How about Ernest Hemingway?
I'll think about it, Becky. I really will.
Good, because this gold rush thing is just about over. When my mother invented nuclear energy in 1854, it was no longer economically feasible when...
Becky! You don't have to make up history. It's strange enough by itself.
You mean you don't want to hear how Bigfoot helped build the Golden Gate Bridge?
No!